Okay, the name of this story time today is going to be How to Date a Jamaican. A little bit about my background, you guys. For those who do not know me, I'm half black, I'm half Asian. My dad's side of the family has roots in West Africa and Jamaica. And my mom's side, Japanese, Filipino. Blackanese, I'm Blasian. I spent about 5 years in Jamaica. I had a very interesting time. Make sure you strap up your big boy pants and you prepare for war, because don't get me wrong, there are things that I love about Caribbean men. There's things that Jamaican men are elite at, but they take bad man to a new level. Yo, my Kia manage. A lot of people, they like to date outside of their culture because it's something new, it's something fresh, it's something different. When you date somebody who's not from your country, it kind of like you feel like you can learn something, and everything seems so exciting at first. But after a while, after you kind of like, learn your footing, you really start learning the game. Once you start learning the game, and you're not living with the rose-colored glasses, shit not as impressive as it is when you first... Okay, they have this term in Jamaica. Like a girl who's like an idiot or naive, they'll call her like a yam head. You're a girl who could get easily taken advantage of. You're going to be pulled through the ringer. Like, I'm just saying, like, there's certain things about the game you gotta understand. Rule number 1, don't lead with your heart. As women, we catch feelings or we get digmatized, and then, you know what I mean? All your logic goes out the window. And then all of a sudden you're willing to do anything. And there are men out there who know this. If they can manifest and manufacture emotions within you, they can get anything they want. As a foreigner, this is what you need to understand. In Jamaica, the economy is bad. Yes, there's some opportunity there, but for the most part, Jamaicans do not get paid what they deserve. They get paid about a fourth of what they deserve. Oftentimes, Jamaicans have to work like 2 or 3 times as hard, or they have a job, or they have a side hustle and a business just to make ends meet. It's a big achievement to be able for them to even like move out and get their own place. Groceries are expensive. Electric bill is so expensive. So they stick together as a family. There's certain things that in America or abroad or the UK that they look at, and they look at it like, oh, you're privileged. And you may not even have grown up privileged. You could have grown up poor, but they still look at you like you're born with a silver spoon. They feel like if you're in a place like that, then you have no excuse to be struggling. But at the end of the day, you're vacationing in a place where people struggle, you're going to be a target. Don't think that just because you are pretty, you will not get played. Some of these men have Jamaican girlfriends. And Jamaican women, they will laugh at the fact that you're so blind because they know how their men are. But then the foreign girls come over there and they be like so super gassed off of these men who ain't. Don't talk about your money. Act like you fucking broke. And I say this because the only person who's gonna plot more than that man will be his family. Everybody got their opinions, and they're feeding information to that man. So when he comes across a foreigner, a lot of times they be trying to coach him on how to lock it in, on how to get abroad, on how to get citizenship, how to get that green card and get married and all that shit. Y'all be thinking that you're just dating a man. No, you're dating the family. You're dating the mom. You're dating the sister. You're dating the aunties. You're dating the old lady down the street who fucking raised him when he was fucking 7, okay? Don't be so impressed if a man introduced you to his family. One thing about a Jamaican man, his family is going to know all of his women. It's a tactic to get you to feel like you have a serious position in his life. And sometimes you do have a serious position in his life, but it's only because you are the gatekeeper. Some of them look at foreigner like you got the fucking golden ticket for Willy Wonka. Don't be over here thinking that just because you met his mom and met his cousins and met people at his yard that he's just all in. Family has a tendency to make you feel like solidified and secure. Sometimes it might not necessarily be that serious, but it's like something that needs to happen so that it's like, all right, I want her to feel like I'm serious. Not necessarily like I'm serious about it, but I want her to feel like I'm serious. He could have a whole girl living at his yard. And you over here living up in the Airbnb in Uptown or fucking Cherry Gardens. And he still got his spot at his yard. Who he bring his Jamaican woman to. Don't ever think that just because you meet the family that he don't have a rotation. Don't fuck with men who put you in a position where you're paying for everything. It's one thing for you to pay for your spot. That was your spot. Okay, I get it. You start paying for everything, you're going to be paying always. Don't get used. To you, in your mind, you think you're doing a good thing and you think you're being generous and you think they're going to appreciate it and all this shit. Oftentimes they're looking at you like you're a foreigner who can afford it. They're not going to look at you like you're their fucking Lord and Savior. They're going to look at you like you're a fucking yam. And you turn your back, they're going to be bragging about it to their friends. She got me the new PlayStation 5. She got me these new shoes. She got me all this shit. Wow, they can't even brag about what they're doing for you. Don't be a yam. You could be enjoying all the fruits and all the paradise. Don't spend it crying and arguing over none of these fucking people. It's not worth it. You know how many girls I know who they just like, they hate Jamaica, and it's not even because of the place. It's because of the men, because of some shady relationship. If you can't enjoy your time, why are you fucking with that person? Once it stops becoming fun, once you're not happy, once you just feel like jumping off a bridge, leave. Assholes exist in every country. Don't let nobody have you thinking that you don't know when they're being mean or disrespectful and they try to blame it on the culture. There's still men in Jamaica who are cool, calm, collected, laid back, and respectful. Don't make excuses for someone's erratic behavior just because you think that it's a cultural difference. When I really love somebody, I don't ever want to see them struggle. And it doesn't have to be a partner. You could be my cousin. You could be my brother. You could be my man. You could be somebody at the church. I am a sucker for wanting to see people heal, for wanting to see people happy. And there's people who will take advantage of that. If you can't afford the same things that I can't afford, I understand. Can you buy a bitch some KFC every now and then? Pluck a little ackee flour, stick it on my KFC box? Can we go on a picnic? If people really fuck with you and they really like you, they'll put in the effort.